What's going on, everybody? It's Stock Picks by Tim, and in today's video I'm going to look over an article because it touches on an important issue, and this is custody of your crypto. Do the exchanges own it? Do you own it? It seems like soon we will get a decision on if we are in custody of crypto that's held on another exchange, if the company is in a custody. It's definitely right now kind of a gray area. But let's get right into this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to check out the links down below for some free stocks in crypto. And let's take a look at what I'm talking about. Now, this article goes into Celsius, but this is also going to be important for Voyager holders. And I will leave you the link down below for this. But it basically goes into how the US bankruptcy judge, Martin Glenn, this week is going to consider for the first time the question of who owns Bitcoin and other tokens in frozen accounts at a bankrupt digital exchange. And this could shape customer protections. This could be the deciding factor of, are those cryptos on that exchange actually owned by you, or are they owned by the company? We all know the saying, not your keys, not your coins. But this judge's eventual rulings will help shape the treatment of crypto in companies such as FTX, Celsius, Voyager Digital, BlockFi. Now, as for Celsius, if Celsius deposits are determined to belong to customers, users are far more likely to get their assets returned. If the account holdings belong to Celsius, those customers will be at the back of the line for repayment, collecting pennies on the dollar. Because unlike regular bank accounts, even brokerage accounts, bank accounts are backed by 250,000, brokerages accounts are backed by 500,000. These crypto deposits are not backed by anything. And the companies, in fact, are often operated offshore. And this also goes into how different accounts can be treated differently, like earn accounts and custody accounts. Now, it says here that courts will also have to look beyond the user agreements and examine how crypto companies actually handled those deposits. And this dean and law professor at Vanderbilt University, Yesha Yadav, says that's going to be a really thorny issue for the court because there's the representation of what should have been happening versus what's actually happening on the ground. And FTX has an example in their writing that the terms of service say that customers own their crypto in the account. However, SBF himself backpedals a bit by saying, so there is that piece at the terms of service, but there are a number of other parts of the terms of service, a number of other parts of the platform on top of that. Now, as for Celsius, Celsius wants Glenn, the judge, to declare the crypto in custody accounts as client property, to which a subset of those accounts could be distributed to customers. Now, Celsius also wants the judge to find that the holdings in the yield earn accounts are property of Celsius, which plans to use those tokens to pay for lawyers and advisors. And even if the judge makes a decision that the crypto are in fact ours that are held on these sites, this article says that that's not even the end of the road, and I agree, because a lot of these companies don't even have enough assets to pay the customers what they held in the first place. And it says here that determining who gets paid and in what amounts may take months or years. And I can already picture the Voyager VGX debacle taking much longer. In terms of Voyager, they reopened the bidding process, so we're basically back to square one again. And it will definitely be a long, long road until we see any of our original money back. But it's kind of funny how these bankruptcy courts are basically going to end up being the ones making the rules, instead of rules already being made as a preventative measure months before all this happened. I just find it funny how a lot of laws get put in place because of previous things that already happened, instead of people looking ahead and thinking of ways to prevent future events like this, or prevent any potential events like this ever even happening. You know, it's always that kind of too little too late strategy. Well, folks, these crypto rules and regulations have been broken for a very long time. Now, I think moving forwards, you know, it has to be decided that if you intend to buy crypto on an exchange, it should be agreed upon that that crypto is yours, at least in terms of just simple custody. But when you're talking about using that crypto as leverage, margin, anything like that, obviously things change. But I think us as customers deserve at least some protection in terms of, you know, if we buy crypto on a site, in the end, if they are turned out to be bankrupt, that crypto should still be available to us. But that may just be wishful thinking on my end, and sometimes things don't work out how you hope. But that's all I got for you. Just a quick look through this article. I think it's going to be an important thing to keep an eye on what this judge does, because this is going to affect FTX, BlockFi, Voyager, a lot of companies in the future that may go bankrupt. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you got something useful out of this. Thanks as always, and take it easy.